This weekend I get to go to WASD and IGN to check out a ton of new games that are coming this year and next. Massive thank you to the team over at Dead Good PR for the invite. Let's check out my top 10 games that I saw at WASD this year. This was my second time at WASD and my favourite one yet. From the people I got to hang out with to the games I got to play. I saw some exciting indies and some of the biggest new games coming next year. Let's jump into my picks from the weekend. Full Void from indie studio Out of the Bit is the 2D puzzle platformer that harkens back to those tough as nails days of games like Abe's Odyssey and Another World. As you traverse the city streets and underground, you will have to escape rogue robots in a gorgeous 2D environment as they try and end your day. This game is out now on PC, Switch and Xbox. Pacific Drive from Ironwood and Kepler Interactive is a new take on the survival genre. Instead of building a base and hunkering down, you'll be scavenging parts for your car and trying to avoid the unrelenting evil out to get you. I've had my eyes on this game since it was first announced, and finally getting hands on at WASD has just made me more excited for the full game. Set to release later this year, I can't wait to crash into another tree. Sega had a big old booth at WASD this year, and alongside showing off multiple entries in the Total War series, they were also showing one of my surprise favourites of the show, Endless Dungeon. Equal parts twin stick shooter, tower defense and roguelite, Endless Dungeon sees you trying to make your way through countless rooms attempting to keep your power source intact and not die along the way. I love the gameplay loop and art style, and bonus points for the swag they gave away, a fully fledged card game based on the main game. I can't wait for Mrs. Deepon to kick my ass in that soon. Headbangers from Team 17 might have been the star of the show, and not only for the game. A team-based rhythm royale that sees you going head-to-head with 29 other ridiculously draft pigeons, battling it out across various minigames to claim the top spot. My playthrough was solo against a load of bots, but I can see this being chaos similar to Fall Guys or Among Us when it launches this October. Do you like gore? Do you like cats? Do you like skateboarding and swear words? If you answered yes to all these questions, then firstly, are you okay? Secondly, you should check out Gory, Cuddly Carnage from Angry Demon Studios and Wide Productions. Part Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, part Sunset Overdrive, all batshit insanity. Gory will see you boarding your way through multiple 3D levels, taking out various killer uniforms as a cool as fuck cat. Did I mention the hoverboard talks? I mentioned earlier that Pacific Drive was a game I was excited from the moment I saw it. This next game is one I've been excited before it was even announced. Novalis from Ion Lands and 505 Games is a brand new game set in the Cloudpunk universe, a game I wanted more of ever since I rolled credits. Where Cloudpunk had you acting as a dystopian delivery driver, Novalis will see you setting for a hopefully more relaxing life as a noodle bar owner. However, life in Novalis is rarely as it seems. Expect a little intrigue in your food runs. The beautiful voxel-based graphics have had a polish and looking better than ever. I look forward to jumping in this world again once we have a release date. Also from 505 Games, and equally as dystopian, is a sequel to the gory wall-running action of Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner 2, now with 100% more bikes, is dropping next month and has everything you could want as a fan of the original. From multiple blades and abilities to bike sections that make you feel like an absolute badass. I can't wait to chop my through the world as soon as I'm able to. Make Way from Secret Mode might be the biggest surprise for me from the entire weekend. Imagine Micro Machines meets Ultimate Chicken Horse, and you'll probably be about halfway to the absolute insanity that this game is. With 4-player races and infinite possibilities, I can't wait to get more time and some friends back on the track ASAP. Fighting games are seeing a huge resurgence at the moment, with both Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat releasing to rave reviews. Well, the third act in the fighting game trifecta is just around the corner, and it's never felt more like a better time to brush up those combos. Tekken 8 is dropping January, and my boy Horang is back in the action to kick his way through tons of fools wanting to get these hands. Tekken has never felt as good as it did with my hands on time at the show. I can't wait to jump back in next year. Last but not least is a game I wanted to go home with after the show was done. Prince of Persia Lost Crown is a brand new 2D platformer from the awesome Ubisoft Montpellier, the team behind the amazing Rayman Legends. This time you'll play as one of the immortals, hacking, slashing, and dying your way through tons of levels this January. My god, January's looking so stacked. I was impressed with how well this game played on the Switch, especially in handheld mode, and can't wait to get hold of it on PC to really see how well the graphics shine. Well, Those were my top 10 games from WASD, WASD, however you pronounce it. Thank you again to Dead Good for the invite, and until next time, happy gaming.